everyone, it's Adrienne Alvis, and today I'm using some of the new products from Shimmerz Paints to create a background for my layout. I chose the ActriTonez self-priming acrylic paint in Shimmerz Tartar, and what I'm doing is I'm just taking some very small bubble wrap pieces that I got from just some packaging and something that I ordered through the mail. So I just cut that bubble wrap up, and then I grabbed a brush and I just dry brushed the ActriTonez paint onto the bubble wrap. And I didn't use a ton, just a little bit. And as you can see there, I'm just dry brushing that onto the bubble wrap. And this way I'm going to create sort of a dimensional and round background pattern on my pattern paper. And then I just flipped that over when I was happy with the paint. And I just lightly kind of smushed that down. And I didn't really have a rhyme or reason to the design that I'm creating. I just wanted to get some of that black onto my pattern paper. And I really, really love the effect that it gives. And this could be pretty in any color or even layered with multiple colors. And like I said, this self-priming acrylic paint, which is the ActriTonez, is a new Shimmerz paint product, and it has a matte finish, so it's not super shiny. And this is just your basic black, as you can see there. So after I let the ActriTonez dry, I did add a few ink splatters from the Colorings Oh Say Can You See spray, and also from the No Yoking coloring spray. And the Oh Say Can You See is just a beautiful minty aqua color. And then the No Yoking is just a really true bright yellow. And I just sprinkle that around my paper, just adding a little bit more color and just a little bit more of a different shape to my design. And of course I let that dry as well before I added my photos. And this is of my son and my niece together. And I just layered that photo onto a couple of pieces of pattern paper that coordinated with my background pattern paper. And I added some foam adhesive dots to elevate that off my page to give it some dimension. And then I also cut out a bunch of different pattern paper squares, and then I cut them diagonally to create triangles. And this is just an easy way to create some simple shapes, just using your paper trimmer or some scissors. And then I just adhered those triangles in a pattern kind of going vertically down my page. I started from the bottom, but as you can see later on in the video, I just worked my way up. And the triangles just kind of coordinate with those tiny triangles on my background pattern paper. And then I just love the mix of colors. And I did add a few foam adhesive dots to a few of the triangles just for some dimension. And then after I was done placing my triangles on my layout, I just used a few items and die cut pieces from my stash, as well as a few enamel dots to embellish my page. And you can see my full layout and my full post on the Shimmerz Paints blog today. So I hope you check it out. And I just want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.